Really thinking about what you do, and that goes into our next product, which is really something that, you know, revolutionary but makes sense. Petroleum jelly is something that, you know, a lot of people use for, like, you know, babies or your lips or to take off makeup, all this thing. But you think about it, petroleum is gasoline, which is meant for your car and not your body.
Your body is not a Chevy.
Your body is not a
That
Chevy.
line.
That's what I forgot. I knew I said something.
Okay.
Your body is not a Chevy. My body's definitely not a Chevy.
The reason this is called the Wonder Milk is because it's wonderful. And there are so many wonderful ways to use it. Any way that you have ever used petroleum jelly in your entire life, you now have a natural, clean beauty, botanical replacement. So you can put it on your lips, you can put it on your cuticles, you can use it as a body moisturizer, you can use it as a makeup remover, you can use it for slugging, you can use it on baby bottoms. Any way
Cuticles, heels, elbows, knees.
And that's why what we love about this product is, one, it's in a giant tub.
This is huge.
It's gonna last and last and last.
Oh my gosh.
But it is a one-stop shop. So if you're someone who's like, I'm on a really tight budget, I need one thing that's gonna work like a, not a workhorse, a work goat.
We're going.
This is the thing that is going to do it for you. And it's all clean beauty, no petroleum.
And this is a thing, you know, like you said, we all have that jar of petroleum jelly in our medicine chest. Some of us, it's been sitting there for 50 years, right? And the reason we have it is because our moms use it, because our grandmas use it, and because it does certain things, right? This replaces it without petroleum. So this is a one-to-one replacement for that petroleum jelly, so you don't have to put that grease over your body. Miranda having, you know, new baby coming into the world, do you want to really start putting automobile grease on, on your kids?
No. And by the way, auto ship is sold out. It is a customer pick with 83 reviews. 83 reviews. You only need 4 to be a customer pick. So everyone who got this took the time to log into their account to write a review.
How many of you have a jar of petroleum jelly sitting in the back, way back of your cabinet? You all hate to use it. Now you're gonna wanna use it, and everything that your grandma ever used petroleum jelly on, everything your auntie or your mom used it on, you can replace it with something natural now. Now here's the thing about this, and the reason this tub is gonna last you a long time is because you need such a little amount of it. That's why the value is so crazy on this. Because it's not something you dig in and you have to slather on a huge amount. You just tap your finger. Can I tap into your...
Yeah, go ahead.
Tap like this.
I've already tapped in.
Tap.
I don't know if I was allowed to, but I did.
Just a tap, and that will just go and go.
I put it on my lips, I put it on my hands, it's going all over my arm.
You can use it on your hair if you've got flyaway hair. You can use it on your eyebrows. You can, I mean, literally use it anywhere that you would use petroleum jelly. But it's clean.
Let's go over to Aisha, our head of product development, and our beautiful milk maidens. Now, how do you guys like to use this product?
So me personally, I love to use this on my kids, and the beauty that of this formula compared to petroleum jelly is that petroleum jelly just sits on the surface of the skin, but I have really ashy skin because I have melanated skin, so this absorbs into the skin because of the goat milk, but the sunflower jelly sits on top and seals in all that hydration, so I don't look ashy, I just look glowy and toned, and I just love the way this makes my skin tone look as well. It almost enhances the color. So for me, I kind of use it as a skin tone enhancer.
And how much did you use to do your whole arm like that, Aisha? It was like a little tap into the jar, right?
Well, I do think it's wonderful. So I am a big slugger. I do slug my entire body with this stuff, so I may not be your average person. I do use a ton of this, but if you want just a little bit, I do recommend tapping it, pressing it. You can use it at the ends of your hair, add a little shine, those flyaways they were talking about, just mat them down. And it's just so versatile. It's not petrolatum based, it's not mineral oil based, it's sunflower butter and goat milk based.
That's right.
Sunflower butter and goat milk
That's what makes it like a jelly. So it's replacing that petroleum jelly.
And it's so interesting.
Completely fragrance-free.
It's got vitamin A and vitamin E too, my card says.
It's wonderful.
Wow, yes sir.
It is wonderful.
I love the way you say wonderful.
But if you know somebody...
Do you know who said, you know who I got to say wonderful like that?
Who?
Do you remember the movie star Tab Hunter?
Yes, of course.
Well, he came to the farm one time.
Really?
He was a big Beekman neighbor.
Nicest man ever.
And he was so nice, and everything that he saw...
Those beach 50s movies.
Oh, yeah,
I know exactly who he is.
Everything he saw on the farm, whether it was in our flower garden or the vegetable garden, he would say, well, isn't that wonderful? That's exactly
honestly
how he would say
one of the nicest men you ever meet.
Yes.
Really?
Truly, truly.
Tab Hunter. One time Josh did a book signing, and Tab Hunter was also signing his book, and all the women lined up to see Tab Hunter.
Nobody came to my table.
Josh felt so bad.
Well, it is tab hunter. I mean, come on.
It is. But anyway, so this is an amazing gift. If you know new moms, maybe you know somebody who's had a health scare and is trying to get rid of chemicals and kind of not clean beauty things in their house. This is a way to replace something that's kind of hard to replace.
Right.
There's not a lot of other products that can replace petroleum jelly.
Right. You know, I don't think I've ever seen anything that I mean, Buttery and Botanical and petroleum free from a clean beauty brand. It really is such a unique product.
And speaking of trying to get the chemicals out of your home, this can replace so many other items in your home.
Yeah.
Like it could replace your makeup remover. It could replace your lip balm. It could replace your body moisturizer. It could replace so many things in addition to just replacing that old crusty jar of petroleum jelly.
Yeah, and you know, $14.67 on FlexPay. The shipping and handling is free. I would say read the reviews, but there's so many of them. It'll take you a while.
Well, I mean,
lip balm, lip gloss. I'm like reading all those.
Well, and people use petroleum jelly as sort of like the last resort. Like, I've just got this problem area that nothing is working on, so I'm going to use petroleum jelly.
Like, that's why I thought of my heels, like the driest part of my body.
Elbows, right?
Yeah.
This is now your last resort, right? Like, this is better than petroleum jelly. It gets cleaner, it's working, but it's super intensive care.
I also love to use this like on my cuticles, or if I get a bug bite, I like to rub it into the bug bite. You'll find so many uses for it. And again, can we do the sound test? Listen.
Yeah.
It is heavy.
It is heavy. It is.
A lot.
I think we're getting 16 fluid ounces.
Yeah.
16 fluid ounces. This would probably, I don't even want to say how long it would last you. It depends if you're like, it would last her less, but maybe, 6 months, a year, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not, you got to buy one every week.
And I do want to tell people, because the one complaint about this product is that they get too much on their skin and like, oh, it's just, I can't rub it in. No, you have to use just a little bit of amount. Now, Yisha was saying she used a lot of, because she's doing her whole body and her hair.
And her hair,
But you use a little bit of amount and it just goes and goes and goes. So if you're a value-conscious beauty junkie, this is the product for
This
you.
is the product. I was going to say, you'll use it for everything.
You know
From
what
like, what?
Tattoos.
What?
If
you
you're
mean like
just
if
getting
you
a
just
new
got a tattoo?
Yes.
Well, even if you, just your regular tattoo, it like brings the color out in your tattoos.
I have no tattoos, by the way.
Are you sure?
Oh, and you call yourself a comedian?
I know. I'm not positive, but I'm 80% sure I don't
There
have
were a couple nights that I don't quite remember.
Yes, and I can't see certain areas, so I'm pretty sure I don't, but I don't want to lie on television. So customer pick 009709. This is also supposed to be on later on today. This is also very limited. I think we have 1,100 units to go around to absolutely everybody. Buttery Botanical Jelly. This is a very unique product, and I think everyone will love it. Moms, dads, everybody. If you have skin, if you have hair, if you have elbows.
Your body's not a Chevy. Stop putting petroleum on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a Chevy. We got to get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
We got to make T-shirts.
It's wonderful.
He's just saying the wonderful thing over there. All right, we're going to take a teeny little break. When we come back, we have the #1 selling beauty item.